What's going on, everybody, man? This is your boy, Lonnie Brunfield. We back with another episode 14th of the ConverSAYtions. I know I'm outdoors right now, and it might be, kids in the background, birds chirping, train going off, whatever. So, hope y'all can bear with me. I hope it ain't too bad. But yeah, we got a couple topics I want to cover today. And we're gonna start it off by talking about a lot of this entitlement. I would just be feeling like a lot of people, it feel like they entitled to what another person has. Like money, just money, resources, knowledge, all types of things like that. And people just be feeling like they automatically entitled to that. Maybe because you might be a long time friend or girlfriend, boyfriend. You feel like that you're entitled to your significant other, your homie shit, or whatever they got. You feel like people be feeling like they're entitled. Like, say if I was to hit the lotto for $10,000, they automatically feel like just because we're cool, we're friends, we're acquaintances, we're acquainted with each other, they automatically, oh, I need $1,000 out of that. But this is something that you did. You put in this work to get this type of money. You the type of person that put in the work to make sure, let's just say it's a high paying job or whatever, and they automatically feel like you have to put them on to the same type of job. Or let's just say that you put in some type of work. Maybe you got a rap career going on and you finally hit jackpot. Somebody signed you. They automatically feel like, since you are cool with them, they automatically feel that they're entitled to your success or everything that you bring to the table. And I don't know, man. That's something that blows me. People really be feeling like they're entitled to shit that you got. Yeah, I don't care if you my girlfriend or not. I feel like my situation with that, not a situation, my thought on that is, if you not helping me grind to get where I'm at, if you ain't, pushing me to go forward, you really don't deserve nothing. So that should be a choice. It's if I choose to share my resources with you. That's not, just because you my girlfriend. But let's just be honest. If they were in a position to, let's say if it was them in a situation where they hit jackpot, or they got a high paying job, or they hit the lottery or something like that, I'm not going to feel entitled. But the thing about it is, do that person deserve it? That's another thing. People need to feel like they feel like they just automatically entitled to what you got or what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? But nobody want to be there when your back up against the wall, or when you in a real bad situation, to the point where, let's just say, hey, you got an eviction notice on the door, and nobody sitting there to help you out or anything like that. All they might do is, man, hey bro, keep your head up. That's all you might get from out of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, with me, I feel like I've done a lot of rewarding the wrong people. I didn't gave the shirt off my back. I didn't did this and I didn't did that, and then turn around, what do this person really do for me? You give me a headache, you talk to me any kind of way, you're really not supportive of me, of anything that I do, and now you feel like you're entitled when I come up, or and I just don't like that. And I feel like that need to be brought up, because it's just a lot of women be feeling like they get a guy, let's just say for example, a woman get a nice dude, whatever, he's always nice. They off the rip automatically feel like what he got is automatically theirs, and they really haven't put in the work to show, hey, are you even worth me pouring into you. You know, if I'm going through a financial crisis or whatever, you know, I'm not gonna say that I'm entitled for you to help me out. No, but if we moving forward, or if we moving to the point like, yeah, we on some together shit, yes, you're supposed to step up. I believe in that. But I also believe if, you know, let's just say you in a rocky situation where, let's just say your relationship basically not progressing. It's just the same bull crap, and you're arguing, you're fighting, you know, and it's like, it's more so toxic. And we gonna get on that a little bit later in the show too. But it's more so toxic, you know. And then I be feeling like it's a toxic situation where they talking to you any kind of way, and you know, just not acting like as they're your partner and stuff like that. More so like, yo, they're your enemy. And then something end up happening to them, like whether it's a setback, and they automatically feel like you got to step up. So at the end of the day, I be really feeling like you just dogged me out, talked the most shit to me about 3 days ago. Something come up to you when we supposedly trying to talk and get things back right, you automatically feel like I gotta, you know, just jump to help you out. You just said a whole bunch of rah-rah shit, you know, it made me feel like I'm a useless motherfucker in this world. And then you turn around, and when something going on, you feel like I gotta step up for you, right? Come on, man, we gotta stop all that. That's entitlement. You know what I'm saying? That might be you going through your karma. You know, that could be you going through some sort of karma, and you asking somebody to come save you. You've been treating somebody so badly, then you turn around, oh, I need you, I want you to help. Come on, man, we gotta stop with all that. That's very delusional of you to feel like that person has to do something for you. You have to earn everything. That's what a lot of us need to start doing before we just jump and feel like, oh, I'm about to come save you. Because a lot of people can be going through karma. They phase of karma. God could be putting them through some things just because they treated someone poorly. Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else they talk to, mama, brother, whatever, friend, co-worker, anything. They could be treating somebody so wrong, and God finally decides, you know what, I'm about to punish you. I'm about to give you a couple weeks of bull crap coming your way. And when you meet somebody, you off the rip just feel like, oh, I gotta trick off on you, I gotta buy this, I gotta buy that. Man, you gotta let people earn every single thing that you do for them. We gotta stop with all that, man, because it's too much entitlement, man, and too much of us is rewarding bad behavior. You know, you gotta let people see what type of person they are before you just decide, all right, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are just in it for the help. They only trying to find that next sucker that they can, you know, gain something from, you know, and you fall right in line with that. Now, everybody been a sucker before. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been used before. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm here to try to help y'all spot that. Like, you know, like I said before, I've been, you know, a couple months ago, like I'm doing fine now. You know, I'm doing fine. Everything took my time with things, and things are starting to finally progress for me. But in those few months where I was struggling, right, you know, like I said before, I was dealing with a layoff early in the year, kind of set me back, you know, a few months, because you know, everything didn't go as planned how I wanted it to. So here we are trying to figure out how am I about to get back. Here I am, how am I going to get back to where I was before? Now, here's a little story time. I don't really want to try to make anybody feel bad or have anybody feel some type of way, but this is something that I was going through. Now, last year I was struggling as well too. I don't know if I did speak on that on the previous podcast when I had got into my accident where I was set back then, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I've been feeling like just every new year in the beginning of the year, just I go through something where I get a setback. This been the past 2 years has been like that. So with that, I kind of just been, no, last year was a little bit better because it wasn't nothing too major. It was just I had to spend money that I didn't want to spend, and it kind of put my bank account, messed my bank account up a little bit, So here I am going through that car accident, got to get my car fixed, whatever. I had a partner, and it's just like, you see what's going on. Not once have I tried to make anybody feel bad for not stepping up to the plate, but before that situation happened, it was like, I guess the Kia boys had ended up, was trying to break into her car, try to steal her car. They weren't successful, but however, they ended up smashing out her window. Now, this is what happened, right? I tried. We were on bad terms at the time. We weren't talking, we weren't speaking, but here I am trying to be a nice guy that I am. Let me go ahead down there. So I started off, like, let me go ahead, bring breakfast. Now, this is what I was talking to y'all about, rewarding bad behavior. Now, I went down there to her home, try to squash everything, because this is not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be loving each other and, being kind to one another. But I went down there, started off, got breakfast for the two of us, bring it to her house. We sat there, talked, spoke. We ate our breakfast. We sit in the car, we ate our breakfast, and she got telling me a story about how they broke her window. She trying to figure out how much it is. I guess she called a place that rang her up for about $400 for the window. I told her I know about a place that can possibly be a little bit cheaper. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I wanted to play it safely, right? Because this is before my son was born, and I tried to at least be a kind person. Like, let me at least offer my help. So one of the things I did, we ended up finding a place. I ended up calling around for a place that I kind of know the people a little bit. Yeah, they said, hey, we have a window for you, about $300. You could come now. We can take care of that. So instantly I said, hey, I'm trying to save up my money. You know what I'm saying? Because my son is on his way, right? I told her, hey, I have half of that I can give to you. But I have, which was $150. I had that for her to give to her, but this is where you might look at me like I'm wrong. But I had it to give her, but I needed it back. And she basically say, well, I have the money to get her window. She has her own money to get the window fixed, right? And I feel like, I don't know if it was a misunderstanding, but I don't think it was. I think it was more so that I wanted my money back, and it became a problem. And then she, kind of basically got pissed off, and I'm gonna just go get it myself. Basically, like, here we back. I just came down for breakfast. I'm not really trying to do too much, because it's like, I'm trying to bring breakfast to you to try to get off of that. Now, it's just like, I don't know if I should have just not said anything. But I was just being a kind person and just say, you know what, I got you. I got $150 towards it, but I'm going to need it back. Now, I guess, that might have triggered her that I wanted my money back, something that I'm saving for my son, of course. whatever that may be. Maybe it could have been for the baby shower. So then we turn around, you know, all that got squashed after that. But she still kept reminding me, still putting it back in my face that I didn't do that for her. And I just like, well, I offered you the money. I said I needed it back. So that's what that was. That was a boundary I set. I said, hey, if I give it to you, I need it back. Take your time on getting it back to me. I don't know if she was expecting me to just to give it to her, but now keep in mind, I live in my own household, and at the time I believe she might have lived in her own establishment, but I gotta take care of my own household. So at the end of the day, yeah, I had a little extra money that I could have, you know, gave to you, but that needs to return back to me, because it's like, okay, we're dating, we're in a relationship or whatever, we got a son on the way, but it's to the point like we can't really necessarily say that we're officially together, because we still doing separate households. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what my living situation is. You don't know if I might need that later down the line. It's just, I don't feel like I'm wrong for that, but you know, if you know you feel like I'm wrong, then hey, let me know in the comments. So moving on from that, we ended up getting cool on that, but like I said, she kept just throwing it back in my face time after time after time. Okay, then the beginning of, I don't know if that's loud, but in the beginning of the year, you know, we probably like February or something like that. Then they attacked and tried to attempt to steal her car again. They broke another window out. Now, she wanted to have a baby shower. She wanted me to pay for maternity pictures and things like that. Now, before that, all that happened, I ended up crashing my car, right? I crashed my car, spent all the money that I had to get my car back in order, you know. Spent my money on what I needed my money for. I not once mentioned that to her, hey, can you help me with this? I had my own money. I took care of that. I ain't throw that back in her face at all, you know. And then after I got into my car accident, it's just the same thing happened, that she needs to her window broke again. Now this time I'm in a situation where I really don't got no money. I'm trying to make my money back, right? I'm already paying for this baby shower, that money that I really should be trying to put back in my account, but I did this baby shower, maternity pictures, and whatever for you, for your baby shower and everything, because, and I'm only saying that for you, well, it's really for my son, but I said it's for her because when it came down to it, right, she didn't, you know, you would think that if I'm going half on this baby shower and the maternity pictures, I should be receiving half of the items from the baby shower that everybody got, whether it's the money, the baby clothes. Some of those things should be at my establishment, right? Am I right or wrong? But I didn't receive anything out of that. But again, I didn't say anything about it either. I said nothing about it, never said anything. I just said, all right, whatever. Now it comes to the point where we're moving forward to the beginning of this year. Now, I get laid off in the beginning of this year. So what happened was, you know, like I said before, I got set back, like bad, to the point like I'm about to move back home. I'm about to get my car up and shit like that. Like, fuck it. But I just said, you know what? I've done a lot. Even before this baby shower, before the baby shower, I've done a lot for this girl, right? So I had a sit down. You know, I'm not the type of person that feel like, oh, I'm a ball off the tax season and shit like that. But tax season is approaching. Now, I called her for a meeting like, hey, let's talk. I even offered to buy, you know, Starbucks, but she ended up paying for the Starbucks, right? I had this meeting with her like, look, I could really use that. You know what I'm saying? Help me get back in order. I mean, help me get back situated in my life or whatever. You know, and I really didn't get a yes or no answer from her. And and that was the last time that I asked. I never spoken it every time. I just let her do the right thing, right? You know, months go by, you know, the deadline is April 15th. You know what I'm saying, to file your taxes and shit like that. So I'm just like, all right, maybe she'll still look out for me. Now, mind you, I'm still behind, right? Still behind after April 15th. Still behind. You know, and I'm guessing she's expecting me to, we not going out on dates and chilling much. I'm spending more time in the house so I don't have to be outside burning gas, spending money that I don't really have, because that's, so it's just to the point, like, I ended up working 2 jobs at one point in time. I was working at the job I'm at now and Amazon, part-time. So I was working 7 days a week. I did that. I couldn't do it for a long time, but I ended up, first I got back to working at Amazon. Then I ended up finding another job because I couldn't stand Amazon. Not to be a full-time job. So I ended up saying, fuck that. Found me another job. Moved Amazon to the weekend, so I'm working 7 days a week. Now that definitely did help me in the long run, but I was still a little bit behind. And I just be feeling like, man, she should still be able to look out for me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we, because if we're trying to be like that, we're partners, right? But no. But like I say, I didn't say anything about any of that. Like, I didn't mention it to her. I just said, hey, and you know what I'm saying? I could really use some of that. It ain't got to be half of it. And I just, try to come up with a situation, because this is our first tax season with us both having a son. So I just feel like, let's look out for each other. You do, if you file 1 year, I throw you half or something out of that. The next year I file, and we keep doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just being on some partners type shit. But no, did I hear anything back from her? No. So it took, a couple, probably like a couple, maybe like a month ago, me and her had like a heated debate where I'm speaking on the phone, we talking on the phone, like, it's to the point like, all right, well, I'm really trying to get my shit together, and it's to the point like, I don't think she really wanted to hear that, like, and I noticed that she really ain't want to kick it with me for real, because what she said, it felt like it's a gray cloud, it feel real bad. I'm like, well, help me, help me out like I helped you out. But I didn't really, I did receive help. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. I received a little help from her, Of course, it's a couple times that I had to borrow money from her and things like that. It's cool. I paid her money back, because the thing about it, and this is what I said before, is just like, when somebody wants to help you, they'll help you. If they don't want to help, if they really not focused on helping you for real, then they won't do it. Now it's a difference, because like how me and my brothers are, if one of us needs some help, or we just talking on the phone, we're offering the help. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, like, no problem and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to help my brothers. And when it comes to a situation with me and her, it's like I have to ask her for the help, and that's when it becomes a law. Now, I didn't say anything about me just giving her the money for this baby shower because it's benefiting our son. You know what I'm saying? But it's the principle, like, you didn't ask me for it. You didn't ask me for it. You was just expecting me to do that because we both having a child. Now, I could sit there and say, hey, I'm expecting you to give me some money to get me back on my feet, but I just say whatever. I didn't ask her. I didn't expect it. I asked her for a little bit of help, and I paid her money back, and that was the end of that. So there was never no problem with me giving her money back. I didn't look at it like, oh damn, we together, but I gotta ask you for help. But that's what she would want from me. She want me to just do for her, give her money just because, but I have to ask her. That's where I got confused, and I just started to look at the relationship long time ago, like, just started to look at that relationship like, this really ain't it, because it's just like, I ain't gonna even speak on it, but in the past I had people help me because they wanted to help me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have to ask. They seen what was going on. I got you. Simple. Here you go. And that was that. But then when it comes to, I just don't feel like it's fair. And it just be like, you know, we supposed to be working together. You know, let's work together. But and then it comes fast forward again, and we're gonna move. I don't know when this was, maybe 2 months ago, maybe last month, I believe. We were on the phone just talking. You know, just had you know, I kind of like slowly just started to turn my back, like, cause it's just like we ain't really getting nowhere, and it's just like we just arguing. It's just a constant arguments, constant bullshit. So I'm like, man, I got shit I gotta do. I ain't about to sit here and be on the phone with you arguing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or things that I ain't got control of. I ain't got time for it. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I can't put my mind on that when I got to get my bread back right. You feel what I'm saying? So I just be learning to just start ignoring stuff. So it just kind of just, the relationships just started to fade away. And I slowly be just already beginning to start healing. And just start healing, like, man, I gotta accept what it is for what it is. And I just be like, you know what? All right. So like I said, we got into a heated conversation. It's just, oh, you don't really do nothing for me. Oh, what you talking about? Then she like, what you talking about material? Oh, like, no, I've done a lot of stuff for you, for real. I ain't about to list every single thing that I've done for you, but even if it is materialistic stuff, I've done stuff for you. And it's just like, then you know what I'm saying, I kind of throw a little low blow. Like, yeah, I'm like, man, you know, nigga was fucked up, and I thought you was gonna look out for me on them taxes and shit, throw me something. You know what I'm saying? Because my son be over here a lot as well too. You know what I'm saying? But and then this what really made me just started to be like, you know what? I see that you only fuck with me for what I can do for you. Then she started bringing up the window shit, that which was, you know, last year. And I was just like, damn, you really still talking about that shit though. But you got your baby shower, you got your maternity pictures. That should make up for what I couldn't do. And on top of that, that's your car. I don't get to drive your car. You know what I'm saying? I don't benefit nothing from your car. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to do none of that. But the simple fact that I offer to go half and help you get that, but I put a boundary on it to say, hey, get it back to me when you could. There's no rush. Now that's a problem. But she threw that back in my face, said I didn't help her with the window. That's why she didn't give me something off for the tax. Now that I realized, oh, you only fuck with me for what I can do for you. So right then and there, you not a priority to me no more. You know, she stopped being a priority to me no more. I mean, stop being a priority to me. I can't look at you. I can't look at you like that. It's just, you know, I gotta look at you. You know, I gotta respect you on the strength that you my son mother, and that's about it. But as far as like my partner, you showed me that you're not my partner. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to come and tell y'all. Y'all gotta stop rewarding bad behavior and shit like that. Stop rewarding bad behavior, and then you gotta stop, you know, let everybody earn everything. You know what I'm saying? I honestly felt like I earned it, because I've been in my son every step of the way. I've been, during her pregnancy, I've been there every step of the way. You know, I was there. Not to mention all the times that I feed her to make sure when she was on maternity leave, I'm making sure, hey, I'm about to DoorDash you some food. Hey, I'm about to go buy this. I was doing that shit for her. You know what I'm saying? Making sure she was right. Doing what a man's supposed to do. But in return, you know, that was her excuse, and that right there just made me like not look at her the same way how I once did before. And so like I said, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Y'all gotta watch out for shit like that, man. There's people out here that's only fuck with you when they can receive something. They only want to take from you, bro. They only want to take from you. They don't want to give in return. They only there to take from you. And then the moment shit slow up for you, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers start treating you differently. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that shit stop you from seeing the bigger picture, man. Go get your own shit, bro. Or fuck with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people that's willing to help you, and they're not gonna be on no spiteful shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, you know, life gonna go on. So don't sit there and dwell on that shit. Just, gotta start moving different and shit, man. That's all what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. But I want to go on to the next topic, and that's this matching energy shit, bro. Everybody be feeling, every time I go online, I see people feeling like, oh, how you treat me, I'm gonna treat you the same way. No, bro, that is not the way to go. Only do that when it's good energy. You know what I'm saying? But when it's somebody being mean, nasty, negative to you, you gotta, you don't be them. If you sit there and stoop down and you be the exact same person that, or do exactly what they're doing, oh, I'm gonna match your energy, I'm gonna match the negative energy, then you become another version of them, bro. If they being toxic and you being toxic in return, you are toxic too. You're not a good guy anymore. So we gotta learn, if that's how they coming at you, remove yourself from that situation, bro. You do not have to keep arguing with nobody, especially no man. You feel like you gotta, you know, match the energy of a woman, because we already know some women are just pure evil. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Ain't no way around that. Some women are just pure evil. And you sitting there matching that? We don't do that, bro. We have to be men. We have to set the standard, because a lot of us got kids and shit. A lot of y'all got kids, somebody looking up to y'all, and you feel like that's what you gonna teach your kids, is to match energy. That's the wrong thing to do, man. That is the wrong thing to do. We gotta push more positivity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep our energy, you know, protect your energy at all costs. Don't stoop down to nobody's stupidity just because they're treating you a certain type of way. We gotta be better than that, bro. We have to be better than that. And this go for my women too. Be better than that. If a dude been on some nasty shit, you don't have to be that nasty, because, you know, fighting dirt with dirt ain't the answer. You can't fight dirt with dirt and expect something good out of it. You got to be able to walk away and go about your business. Like I say, it's other people in this world. It's other people in this world that's gonna give you the good energy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go ahead and remove yourself. Do not stoop down to nobody level. Matching energy when it's negative, always gonna lead to a disaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing this on the internet. I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna treat you the same way you treat me. Only do that when it's something good. Cause like I said, if you feel like you gotta act, you're acting that way, just you're being spiteful. Don't nobody want to deal with nobody spiteful. That's just the same thing as arguing. If somebody raising their voice at you, you raising your voice back at them, then neither of you can hear what either of you saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to just walk away, you know, come back at a later time. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, one thing about us, we all got to hold ourselves accountable for certain things. We got to, when you're wrong, you got to be able to apologize, bro, because we all of us ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? It take a real man, it take a real woman to be able to apologize for shit like that. Y'all got to stop with this matching energy shit. Y'all got to stop with all that, bro. We trying to be better. That's why it's all this shit going on now, like in life, like all these gangs and shit shooting, killing each other and all this stuff, because they're matching energy. Stop with all that stuff. Let's make this world a better place, bro. It's up to us, man. I don't see what's so hard about that, being able to walk away. I mean, it's not easier said than what, I mean, it's easier said than done, but you gotta practice, dog. That's the only way. You gotta practice. You gotta sometimes figure out a situation like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing, I'm gonna just walk. You know what I'm saying? And that's just loud ass shit. That's just life, bro. Man, we gotta be able to move better, bro. Like I said, if you gotta remove yourself, you gotta be silent. You know what I'm saying? Be silent. Silent, man. Being silent, bro, that'll fuck motherfuckers up more than saying stuff back to hurt somebody, bro. Like, we just gotta be better people, man. It take time, though. It really do. It take time, though, bro. But like I say, man, this is episode 14 of the Crown Conversations. I'm glad I could talk with y'all. I hope some of y'all can learn from this, man, because, yeah, this is a real story time, man. You know, you got to pay attention to the signs, man. We got to stop just accepting whatever, you know what I'm saying? Stop settling for whatever, bro, because there's somebody out here that'll treat you better, and we probably didn't have that before, and we was just, you know what I'm saying? Because I could sit there and say that I had loyalty, I had a submissive woman before, I had somebody that was, you know, that wanted the best for me and shit like that, that gave this, you know, they gave me half they check, they gave me their last and stuff. Like, it's people out there like that, bro. It's people out there like that, but we gotta stop ignoring signs, man. You know what I'm saying? And we all gotta heal. We all gotta heal, man. But like I say, this is the episode 14 of the Crown Conversations podcast. I'm glad y'all could tune in, man. I'm glad I could come talk to y'all today, man. But like I say, until next time, peace.